Right, good morning to Jamie O'Hara. Are Manchester United getting worse?
Oh, but they're terrible. They're 100% getting worse. I can't see how this can continue. They keep saying they want to back the manager and they're going to stick with it. They are awful. They're one of the worst Man United teams I've ever seen. His win percentage is one of the worst since World War II. You know, I think they've got 31 points from 31 games that he's been involved in. It's relegation form, it really is. And you know, they've got to bite the bullet and say this is not going to work.
This is proof of what you're saying. So, since Rúben Amorim took over, of the 17 teams who are still in the Premier League, because of course 3 went down, Manchester United.
Not great viewing for Tottenham, that either, is it?
Exactly, and West Ham down, because we're talking about West Ham since Potter came on. They are bottom, but since Amorim came on, Manchester United are bottom with that 31 points in 31 games, which is what teams who are trying to stay in the table. Stay in the Premier League will aim for a point a game. Now, in fairness, in the league, losing to Arsenal and Manchester City, that's not too bad. Drawing with Fulham, they beat Burnley. I know it was in the last minute.
Yeah, lost to Grimsby.
Grimsby in the EFL Cup as well. So Rooney says it's hard to even see progression or even signs of improvement. Do you agree with that?
There's no progression. There's no improvement. The only improvement you could potentially say is they've signed some decent players in Brian and Buemo. You know, in Cunha, who's picked up an injury. You know, that I believe they've got better in. But in terms of performances, there's no improvement. They played well against Arsenal. They lost. Like, they lost. So, at home, you know, and they had a decent game, but they didn't score. They lost 1-0. They were absolutely terrible against Grimsby. Shocking performance. Shocking against Man United. And they were bang average against Burnley, and they needed a last-minute mistake from a Burnley player to go and win the game. If that didn't happen, they'd be sitting on 2 points. 2 points. Come on, this is unacceptable for Man United. And I get it, they want to try and back a manager and they want to have stability. I'm sorry, I have never seen a performance so bad from a Man United team. It's getting worse and worse. And you can't tell me it's going to all of a sudden change and they're going to get better. He's been backed, he's got players in, and they're still terrible.